Okay, so we are going to look over 1.1 notes. So remember, when you are solving for a variable, you have to get the variable by itself, right? So we're going to start off kind of easy, one step. So if I have x plus 12 equals 5, remember, we're going to circle that variable. If you're struggling with solving, I need to get rid of this positive 12. So the inverse of addition is subtraction. So I want to push it over to the other side. By doing that, I mean I have to get rid of it on this left side. Whatever I do to the other side, one side I have to do to the other. So I'm going to subtract 12. And what I mean by the other side is on the other side of the equal sign, right? We have to keep it balanced. Remember I spoke in class like lifting weights. We can't have different weights on the sides or it's not balanced, okay? So we're going to bring that x down. Our 12s cancel out because positive 12 minus 12 is 0. Equals, and then you have a positive 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 12 negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, 5 of them cancel out, right? And so then how many negatives do I have? And so then you can count these. So, right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 negatives. And so that is my answer. Okay, let's look at another example. Let's say I have x plus 4 equals negative 2. Again, I'm going to circle that variable. I want to go from the outside in. So I need to push this 4 over to the other side of the equal sign. That means I'm going to subtract it. That's the inverse of additions, is subtraction. And I'm going to put a negative 4 on the other side of the equal sign. We have to keep it on both sides. Okay, bring down your x. Negative 4 and 4 cancels out and becomes 0. Bring everything down nice and neat. I have a negative 2 and negative 4. So I have negative 6 total. Okay, next one. So let's say that we have x minus 1 equals 8. We're going to circle the x. We're going to move the 1 over to the other side. So I'm going to add 1, right? That's the inverse of subtraction is addition. Cancels out. Bring everything down. Some of you need to really pay attention to your notes and keep everything down. I have 8 plus 1, which is 9. Okay, next example, let's say x equals, remember we're just going to keep it simple here, negative 4, let's do x minus 4, keep it over here. So we have x minus 4 equals 3. We're going to circle our variable, move the negative 4 over because we have to isolate that x, right? So the inverse of subtraction is addition. We spoke about this in class. So we're going to bring everything down. Negative 4 and positive 4 cancel out, right? If I accidentally did a negative 4 and negative 4 becomes negative 8. That's not canceling out. I'm not pushing it to that other side. And bring the equal sign down. And then I have 3 plus 4, which is 7. Okay. Now let's look at if I had x divided by 5 equals negative 3. So say that to yourself, x divided by 5, right? So I'm going to circle x. So inverse of division is multiplication. So that means I have to multiply 5 by both sides. Again, just like I added 1 on both sides of the equal sign, 4 on both sides, now I have to multiply because the inverse of division is multiplication. This cancels out because anything divided by itself is 1. And so we get x equals, that's what's left up here. We're going to bring that over, 3 times negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. Let's change it up. What if I said x and then I said negative 2 equals 7? So we're going to circle the x. It's x divided by negative 2. So dividing by negative 2, that means I'm going to multiply by negative 2 still to get rid of that. So I get x equals 7 times negative 2, which is negative 14. Okay, now let's look at some multiplication. So if I have 7x equals 28, remember this is 7 times x, so the inverse of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide both sides by 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. So I get x equals 28 divided by 7, which is 4. Okay, let's do another one. What if I had negative 6x equals 54? So negative 6 times x. So sometimes you may have to say that in your head or kind of out loud, like what is happening with that variable and the coefficient, the number in front, okay? Or the number after it if it's added or subtracted. And then so the inverse of multiplication is division. So we're going to divide by -6 on both sides of that equal sign. Anything divided by itself is 1. So we get x equals 54 divided by -6, which is -9.